Did you know? Changing your life doesn't require a complete transformation. Only 5% adjustment required. Sounds outrageous, right? But this is the truth that the Nobel Prize winner discovered. Read a book in 10 minutes. Today we read about 5% change. The author Songwei is a PhD in psychology from Peking University. He uses cutting-edge psychological research to tell us, big changes begin with fine-tuning. This video is all about the dry goods. Recommended to collect and watch repeatedly. Have you ever had such an experience? Set a weight loss goal at the beginning of the year. Vow to exercise 2 hours a day. I persisted for 3 days but gave up because I was too tired. I know staying up late is bad, but in the oath that I must go to bed at 11 o'clock tonight. Browsing the phone until the early morning. I bought a bunch of self-improvement books. I haven't even finished the 3rd chapter of the 1st book. Even seeing other people's success stories, I will secretly blame myself. Why can't I change completely? But today I want to tell you the truth that may subvert your cognition. Those things that make you fail repeatedly. It is precisely your obsession with radical change. Today's book. Maybe this can help you solve this confusion. But you find a new way to change? He will subvert your perception of change. Let me tell you that only 5% of the action is needed. It can bring about big changes in your life. Let's first talk about the core idea of this book. Teacher Songwei mentioned in the book, we are always trapped. The obsession to change 100%. The result is that I can't move. Just like you, I want to go from being a person who doesn't like sports to become an athlete who runs a marathon every day. But as time goes by, the ripples will continue to spread, eventually affecting the entire lake. There is a particularly typical case in the book. A netizen has been troubled by anxiety for a long time. Parents' preference for sons over daughters and verbal oppression in life makes him extremely insecure. Serious delays at work. Want to change careers but always give up halfway. The advice given to him by Mr. Songwei was, set aside 1 hour each day to make specific changes. Other time creation. 5 weeks later, a miracle happened. He resumed his daily exercise habit, regaining a sense of control over life through exercise. This small change of 5%. It's like opening a window. Fresh air rushes in. Make his condition better and better. Then he and other aspects of life also began to make positive changes. Choose a healthy diet. Keep reading. I also have courage at work. Choose the path you really want to take. You see, this is the magic of 5% change. Once started, it will drive more positive cycles. Let's talk about the power of action. Combing and repeatedly emphasizing. Action speaks louder than thought. Many times, we are in trouble because I think too much, doing too little. We keep thinking about how to change. Analyze various possible scenarios, but I just don't want to take that first step. Just like the classic quote says, many people like to find answers through thinking. Safer and more painless. But let me say, or do something more effective. Action directly leads to new experiences. Take weight loss for example. You research various weight loss methods. Look at various weight loss recipes, but no action. The weight will never go away. But if you start today, eat less rice at each meal, or walk 1,000 more steps a day. This seemingly insignificant action. Keep going. It will bring about real change. In terms of interpersonal relationships, there are also many practical methods in the book. For example, when you encounter conflicts in your family, to the mother who complained about her husband's fake death in childbirth, my husband either doesn't care about the child or yell. Tensions between father and son. The mother is caught in the middle and is at a loss. The suggestion given by Mr. Bai Songwei is to separate the topics. Let the mother take care of the mother and child. The three relationships of father and son, husband and wife are separated. Whoever has the problem should solve it. After the mother tried, I found that the father and son actually have a lot of good interactions. Many of my previous troubles, it's all because of confusing different relationships. This tells us, when dealing with interpersonal relationships, learn to clarify boundaries. Don't get overly involved in other people's problems. Do the 5% you should do. Often makes the relationship more harmonious. Besides, we must learn to accept our imperfect selves. Change does not mean denying your past self, but to make improvements based on the existing. Like a person with chronic insomnia. At the beginning, he forces himself to sleep 8 hours a night. The more anxious I am, the harder it is to sleep. Later he accepted the fact that he occasionally suffered from insomnia. Allow yourself to relax. On the contrary, the quality of sleep has gradually improved. Many times, we put too much pressure on ourselves. I always feel like I have to be perfect all of a sudden, but this is what hinders our progress. We should do as the book says. Allow yourself to be unable to do it temporarily. That's the real sign of change. The author emphasizes, a person wants to change himself only by accepting yourself first. Accept your true self. Only then can you change yourself fundamentally. The premise of change is acceptance. Change without acceptance only brings more pain. The book also lists for us for major change toolboxes. The first tool is the upward spiral startup method. The book says, don't assume there can only be one voice. This is a violent disorder in my own mind. When you externalize your thoughts, you will find that contradictions are actually normal. The solution will naturally emerge. The third tool is odd-even day assignments. If you have two different attitudes towards life at the same time, no need to choose between the two. You can practice different attitudes at different times. For example, wanting to be Buddhist and work hard. You can work hard on odd days. Have a good rest on even days. So, you will get a clearer idea of what you want through experience, rather than wasting time worrying about. The fourth tool is the experimenter mindset. Treat every attempt in life as an experiment, rather than testing yourself. The experiment did not fail, only results and findings. The book suggests trying. Would it be easier to do things with this mindset? When you are no longer afraid of failure, it is easier to make progress. These four tools have their own focus, but the core is the same. Small actions and mindset adjustments, breaking the inherent thinking and behavior patterns, opening up new possibilities. Friends heard this. I believe you have changed 5%. With a deep understanding. But the real change. Start with understanding, success through action. Now Chen invites you to do a simple exercise. Take 3 minutes before bed tonight. Write down what habit or state do you most want to change? Then ask yourself, I can start by taking 5% of the small action. Don't overthink it. Just choose the simplest one, the easiest action to take. For example, people who want to get up early just set an alarm 5 minutes earlier than usual. People who want to improve relationships just plan to say a word of praise to your family tomorrow. Remember Songwei's words, you don't have to completely overthrow yourself. Just a small 5% change. Your life will be a big step closer to what you want. Starting tomorrow, take that 5% action. Then keep it up for a week. Record your feelings and changes. A week later, welcome to come back and leave a message to share your experience. Believe me when you take this small step. You're already on the road to change. Change won't happen overnight. But every small step counts. Let's use 5% change. Leverage 100% of life's possibilities. May we all be on the road to becoming better versions of ourselves. Going further and further, until the light shines brightly. I wish you all the best. If you think today's content is helpful to you, don't forget to follow and collect it to read repeatedly. I will share more improvements later. My own good books and methods. I am Life Pages. See you in the next book.